It's the NFL on EA Sports. And if it's in the game, it's in the game. It's the Buccaneers and the Bears. And it's all up next.
And here it is, one of the NFL's truly iconic stadiums, and the oldest one still in use. It's Soldier Field in Chicago. Joined by a former NFL quarterback up in the booth, Mr. Brock Heward. I'm Kate Scott, and Brock, you can brag if you'd like to, because I know you had quite the big arm in your days with the Huskies and the Seahawks in Seattle. Well, we've got a couple of quarterbacks here who also know how to push that football down the field.
Yeah, you got a couple QBs who are going to keep these defenses honest today, because the moment they get greedy in coverage or get too aggressive in the pocket, either of these quarterbacks can drop a dime, drop a deep throw right over them for big yardage, and maybe 6 points too.
We couldn't ask for more perfect weather here today. And we're underway from Soldier Field. Kickoff taken at the 3. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. So out come the Bears, ready for their first possession. And they're brought out by a player with immense expectations and promise in the league. He was picked first overall in 2024 out of USC, Caleb Williams.
Caleb was one of the most hyped prospects ever out of college football, and I'm not speaking out of turn or any hyperbole there. It's why he was the #1 pick. And you put on his highlight reel, Kate, you could put that highlight reel against anybody the last 50 years. The way that he creates and extends plays, the ways that he can run and still sling it totally off platform and off balance all over the field. He also does it with the...
And he'll go down. The Bucs brought pressure and got him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
That's the way. That's exactly the way you show a crowd you've got no issues playing on the road. One snap in, you're celebrating a sack. Well, the tens of thousands in the building, well, they watch their guy pick himself up off the turf.
Back to the line they go. It's second down. Another try following the sack. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up. Working from the gun, Williams. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
I don't fault the look downfield at all. I mean, that's just a situation there where it's a better defensive play than the offense executing.
On 4th down, it's Torrey Taylor on for the Bears to punt this away. Trey Palmer on the return for the Buccaneers. So here now are the Buccaneers on offense to begin their first drive. They are brought out by a former #1 pick who always plays with energy and passion, Baker Mayfield.
He's got to be thrilled about getting this type of field position to begin the game. No pressure to mount some sort of long, sustained drive. Nope, your special teams put you in a special position to take advantage here early with a touchdown.
Now the punt return nearly didn't. The offense getting a chance to find the end zone here themselves. It's 1st and goal. Here's Baker. The throw is caught. And he pushes it all the way to the goal line, but goes out at the 1.
Small pass, big result. This dude is just a juggernaut with the football, and once he gets rolling, it gets tougher and tougher and tougher to stop him from playing add-on with those yards.
Now it's 2nd and goal from the 1. Baker now from the gun. And they will score. It's a Tampa touchdown. The Buccaneers get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. It's a Chris Godwin touchdown. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. And a lot of answers have to be found defensively.
On is Chase McLaughlin for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Buccaneers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Bucs get lined up, and they will kick this away. Tyler Scott now to return it. He's got a lane up past the 30. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40. The Bears offense out there for their second drive of the contest. They didn't start the game off like they wanted, Brock. Still searching for that opening first down as they take the field a second time.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Now here's DeAndre Swift on the ground. And he's officially into enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
In a good spot here, 2nd and inches. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Finds his target, Allen. Pick up of a few as he heads out of bounds. A pickup of 2, maybe 3, but most importantly, Brock, that's enough to move the sticks.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
First down throw by Williams. Flushed out of the pocket. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Tackle made by Kalijah Cansey.
Just not much to do right there, whether he wanted to run it or throw it. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win for this defense.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Williams from the gun. Hits him on the in route. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Play brought to an end by Jordan Whitehead.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
Williams to throw on 3rd. Great catch on the sideline there. Oh, wait, tried to toe tap, thought he had it. Oh, no, they're calling it incomplete. Great effort, but just couldn't get the feet in.
I guarantee you QB wants that throw back. I know most are perfectionists, and when it's caught just a bit out of bounds, you know it could have been just a little more accurate.
On 4th down, it's Williams. That's cut beyond the marker. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. It's a 13-yard pickup, and no worry at all on their side from being able to reach that marker on 4th down. That was impressive. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Williams on the play action. Taking the deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
Boy, this is really great defense to deny a big play and make them work for the touchdown. If they want to reach the end zone, they have to scrap and fight through them.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, a give to Swift. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, they were hoping to get outside and meet those guys at the 2nd level. Well, someone from the 2nd level came to beat him on his turf. And that meeting didn't go so well.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. To throw, Williams. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there. He was looking Keenan Allen's way there. And that brings up 4th and long.
You know, I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or just had a surprise break in concentration. So unusual to see one dropped unless there's a hit involved.
Carney's kick is good. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
A dependable kicker, man. That is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Tucker now on the return. This return makes it up to the 25. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Mayfield now from the gun. Catch made by Bucky Irving. Just a couple of yards here as he heads for the sideline.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason, when one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Buccaneers football as we begin. They've got 2nd and 7 to start. Straight ahead, it's Irving. It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. That tackle made by Tremaine Edmonds.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Once again, Irving. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
You know, Kate, I like to call these body blows. Body blows. You got to be committed to running the football. Even if it doesn't move the chains, I guarantee you that wear and tear will pay dividends later.
Tampa Bay in punt formation now. And this will be his first effort of the contest. And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. It's a 61-yard punt that time. And it's going to be Bears football. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Here's Swift to start the drive. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
Even though that run did not net them a 1st down, I can promise you this, Kate. I promise you. I know how it works. They're going to circle that one. They're going to remember that one. And when they need some key yards on the ground, they'll come back to that call later.
Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches. Staying grounded with Swift. Up the sideline, past the 45. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. Going to run again with Swift. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. Yaya Diaby brings him down.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game, right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
Second and 6 now. That's complete. Cole Kmet. And they'll bottle this up after a 4-yard gain. That stop made by KJ Britt. So we're at the 2-minute warning here from Soldier Field. The Bears trailing on the scoreboard. 3rd and just 2 to go. Williams will look to throw. Catch made by Carter. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you. Well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
Finds his running back, DeAndre Swift. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Sticking in the air, it's Williams. Allen there to haul it in. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. Allen on the catch. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. Timeout taken by the offense. They're 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Whole bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front needed to give the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. They are throwing it again. This throw is caught. And it looks like he went out of bounds right at that 7-yard line. 4 yards on the play, and that picks up a 1st and goal.
Kate, if there was one throw in the game plan that kept me up at night more than any other, it was an out route versus zone coverage. Because you got to throw it with anticipation, but you also got to make sure those defenders' eyes aren't reading you like a book.
Throwing it again here. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago! The Bears get some late points and the lead. It's a Keenan Allen touchdown. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. And he sure did.
Now Cairo Santos on to add the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bears push their lead to 3. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Bucky Irving now to return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. The Bucs offense taking over late in the half. And normally they'd need this out, Brock, but facing such a small deficit, good chance they try to get a field goal here before the break. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. From the gun, Mayfield. Has him on the quick hitter. And that's good for a gain of 5. Sent to the ground by Kyler Gordon. All right, here we go. 2nd down. Shotgun snap for Mayfield. That pass complete to Irving. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. Tampa spends its 2nd timeout now. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. First and 10 from the 41. Mayfield with a blitz coming. Getting out to his left. This time they're going to get there, and they drop it. That timeout taken by the Buccaneers, and that's their final one. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Offense to the line for 2nd down. Another try following the sack. Complete to his man, Sterling Shepard.
The smartest pass catchers I've ever been around, they know how to set up an outcut beautifully. They recognize when they have leverage, how to sell the deep route, and then boom, they just break it out as if it's nothing.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Baker now from the gun. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down.
So many coaches love 3rd downs, and they practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game or already out of hand, coaches know, got to execute and convert on these 3rd downs.
Punter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on 1st down. We will not get another play here, Brock. That's to an E. Time's going to run out on the half. So we've hit halftime in Chicago. It's been a good one for the home crowd. The Bears out in front. Now it's down to Florida, where Jonathan Coachman is standing by in Orlando for the EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Kate, thanks very much. And with that, we welcome you all into our EA Sports studios. This is the Halftime Report. The Bears got a solid first half out of their quarterback, the #1 overall pick back in 2024, Caleb Williams. He was on point, throwing a touchdown pass to help his guys take the lead into the break.
All right, thank you, Coach, and we are back and about set to begin the second half. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Tucker now on the return. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. Tampa Bay sending its offense out to begin the 3rd quarter. And their defense sure has kept this game close. Now it's time for them to come through, get some points for their team in this low-scoring affair. They've got first down from the 31. Here's the give to Irving. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. Jervon Dexter escorted him to the ground. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
From the 36. That's caught. It's Cade Otton. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That pitch and catch won't show up as a big play on the stat sheet, but it gives his own defense a little time to rest and gives an offensive coordinator a new set of downs to work with.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Irving on the inside give. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Right back to Irving now. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. He musters up 3 yards on the run. That sets up 3rd and 4.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
3rd and short, Mayfield. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
The Buccaneers out and into punt formation. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. And he sends this away, definitely his best kick of the game thus far. And this is the punt you want every time. He bounces out of bounds and sticks them inside their own 10. The Bears and DeAndre Swift set for their next drive. And it has been all about these defenses so far, Brock. Even into the second half, we're still waiting for one of these offenses to take charge.
Yeah, what you're feeling, these defenses are making every yard tough, every first down tough, every series tough. And offensively, yeah, it's time to toughen up and maybe more importantly, sharpen up.
First down, here's Swift. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great blocking to spring them. Guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10. Williams set to pass. That's into the hands of Moore. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. They have themselves another 1st and 10. Here's Williams. Completed here to Komet. We'll have him gain up about a handful there. Stop that time by Jamel Dean. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Running with Swift out of the gun. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. Levante David, like so many times in his career, making that tackle. They manage a single yard that time. They're going to have to solve 3rd down and 4. Now Williams has his man. It's Swift. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Well, the defense is really buckled down. That was a scoreless 3rd quarter for us. It's Bears football to begin the 4th as they try to hang on to the lead in a close game. Chicago brings out the punting unit. And we'll see how his debut offering goes. And the sunlight's not a problem for him. He looks up and makes the fair catch. That punt goes unanswered. No return there. And the Buccaneers will get set to go on offense. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Irving here from the gun. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
2nd down now, 7 to go. One of the tight ends motioning left. From the 28. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
It's looking like a dreaded 3-and-out offensively, but listen, if you can't keep your quarterback clean and upright, you're going to need some magic, big-time magic, to convert on this 3rd and long.
This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down. They put a receiver in motion right. He'll throw it. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on 3rd down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. 4th down coming up.
Defense doubled him, knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. A bit surprising. Quarterback still threw in that direction with how well that defense had that play covered.
On now comes their punter. And he finally gets a hold of one here. This is hit far. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. That one an impressive 57-yard kick. Man, it'll be their football. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. Running behind center with Swift. And his charge towards the line. That's right around 3 yards.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
Second down now, 7 to go. Now an inside handoff to Swift. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. They got 2 yards there. That leaves them with 3rd down and 5.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Looking to throw. Finds his target, Allen. And he goes out. Just needed one more step there to reach midfield. First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. They are on the counter with Swift. And he's brought down after a short gain. With 1:54 remaining, the defense burns a timeout. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. A give right side for Swift. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. Now whistles and a timeout taken quickly by the defense. 1:50 left to go. This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. On the give, it's Swift. And he's brought down for a loss. The defense takes its 3rd and final timeout. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. Punting unit out now. And this will be his 2nd effort of the contest. That one hits at the 6, but can't check up. It gets into the end zone for a touchback. Here come the Bucs on offense now. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Setting up to pass. And they got there in time. He's taken down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Final quarter, this quarterback's just feeling the need to do a little extra, try to make something happen outside the pocket. But the problem, defense wouldn't let them. They have that same kind of urgency. They want to make some plays of their own before they hit the showers. And they got one right there with that sack.
He keeps those feet in and makes the catch.
You know, I'm really not sure if that was an intentionally brave play to challenge double coverage or just simply not seeing the two defenders. Either way, what a tremendous throw and catch that earns some momentum.
Buccaneers hustling to the line. They're in the hurry up. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he pushes it up across the 30 before going out. A 5-yard gain on the play. And that's good enough for a Tampa 1st down. He'll look to throw it. And will he? No, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Here's what I know. I know this one, Kate, from personal experience. After this one's over, QB, well, he's going to spend some time in that cold tub because he's been in so much time on the ground, taking a beating today. This offensive line, this offense has got to find a way to protect the passer.
And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush your passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
One final shot here. He ends up out of bounds, but it's behind the line. That is a sack. So the Bears come away with the win. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory. So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner Brock Heward and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Bears winners as we say so long from Chicago.